Here's another observation I made. Okay, we're coming up into a little wet spot on the trail when it's damp weather, right? You can see it's wet on that part of the trail and that part of the trail. Now these rocks in the middle, obviously they've been there a long, long time. But you see past the water, there's nothing in the middle like that. And there's no rocks in the middle like that, except random here and there. So my question is, did someone put these rocks in here to avoid the wet spot when it was in wet weather? I think probably so. I think these were strategically placed here so they wouldn't have to walk in the water, because the wet spot ends right there. That's just the lull right there. It drains down over there. I think someone placed those rocks there. Now again, was it the soldiers or the Indians? Something to think about. Watch. There we go. Here! Good girl. That's a good girl. Obviously I got cookies in my pocket. But yeah, she don't go on leash anymore. As long as I got a cookie, she's good. Yeah, oh, you heard that? Yeah, she heard that word. And see how this trail is? I love it. Barefooting on these trails are awesome. These are my favorite kind of trails. Rocky, rooty, and nice soft ground. I love it. It's so serene out here. And I needed this. I was going to do this whole thing yesterday. My birthday is yesterday, May 19th. But it was 93 to 95, and I knew I wanted to do a couple hikes. And, you know, I could handle it, obviously, but for her, it'd be too much. I mean, it's bad enough it's probably 85 today and a little muggy, but, you know, we can handle that. But yesterday it would have been just too hot. But I wanted to do this for my birthday. And we went to the vet's Monday for her 25-day steroid shot for her Addison's disease. And they nailed me with $366 worth of shots. Because of her Addison's disease shots, we've been doing every 25 days steroid shot. That just went from $47 to $51 a month. But, so she's been behind on distemper, a few other things. So we caught her up on distemper, and they give her the first stage of the Lyme yesterday. That's $166 just for the Lyme shot. And then that's it, the Lyme, distemper, and then their steroid shot. And the poor thing, obviously the needle doesn't hurt, but she howls and screams. And yesterday, Monday, was really bad because she's only used to getting one shot. She ow, just a little bit. And then she had to do 2 shots, or 3, but the second shot, she owed a little bit more. And that third one, man, she went on and on and on. And she had to do it 3 different times before she got it all in. They all feel so bad for her, and they apologize, but, you know, it's not their fault. It's just, I think, because of where she was, where she came from. This river is beautiful. Oh, by the way, this is off River Road in Monroe, Massachusetts. If any of you are trout fishermen, man, there's some nice trout holes up through here. I'm sure people hit them because there are some, like this trail goes down. And back there was, hey, we're going this way. Kai, hey, this way. Good girl. You know, so I'm sure people hit them, but I don't know how much. But definitely some nice trout holes. I'm not sure what river this is, but it runs into the deer field. This is the Dunbar Brook Trail. Oh, so it's Dunbar Brook. Hello. Yeah, it's the Dunbar Brook Trail off the west side of the road. River Road if you're coming down. But it'd be worth checking out for, you know how steep it is up there for trout. It's nice holes. And also the other thing, when I was talking earlier about looking around, because I like to observe things, we're also in bear country, and it is middle of May, so they're probably active and still a little hungry. I don't know how much food's out for them yet, but so you want to keep your head on a swivel for that too. I should have a stick to bang the rocks and you make noise, because black bear, they're not going to attack you. The only thing is that when you spook them, startle them, that's when they become dangerous. So you don't want to sneak up on them, so you make noise as you're hiking or talking or whatever. Just keep making noise, and then they hear that, they'll take off. You won't even see them. They don't stick around to see what's coming. They run. In grizzly country, you put bells and stuff on your backpacks and stuff, or on your hat, so that you're always making noise. Every step makes a noise. Better safe than sorry in grizzly country. But black bears, I don't worry about them. They ain't gonna get me. I just yell and scream and put my arms up and they run. I've dealt with them a few times. But man, look how steep that is up there. Yeah, there's a bear cave right there, I bet. Something living in there. Porcupine, something, but that looks like a nice little shelter for a bear too. I guess it don't go in too deep. Well, who knows? Looking from down here. She won't go too far without looking to make sure I'm still here. If I was still walking on the trail, she'd already come back up here. She may want a drink. I'll go down with her so she stays down there and gets a drink. I think that's what she's after. We have water in the car, obviously. She has a bowl in the back seat all the time. Want to get a drink? Right here. Right there, get a drink. Want a drink? Come on. Oh, right, yeah, get a drink. It's nice and fresh. Go ahead. Go ahead, get a drink. You can get right down there. Look, chicken liver, right here. Look, right on this rock here, ready? Right there. You can come down to there and get a drink. Go ahead, right there. Get a drink. Get a drink. Hurry up. You don't want a drink? Here, get a drink. Well, you want to come out here with me? Come on. Come on, you can come out. Cool off a little bit, cool your feet off. Come on. Here. No, you don't want to come out? You can. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Yep, come on. You can do it. Yep. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Look what I got. Cookie. Here. Cookie. Here you go. Cookie. Here. You're not gonna come out here for a cookie? Come on, chicken. You can do it right here. Look, right there. Come on. Come on, here. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good girl. Yeah, there you go. Good girl. Good girl. Here you go. Come on. Come on. No, you don't want to? Okay, here. Here. I'm not going to grab you. Here. Here. You don't trust me? Come on, here. Okay, here. You want the cookie? Here. I'm not going to grab. She doesn't trust me. That's terrible. I'm not going to throw you in. We're not at Spofford. Knucklehead. Ooh, look at that pretty rock. Wow. Here. Good girl. Wow, I'd like to take that with me. Yeah, I'm gonna... Alright, this is the end of this video. I'm gonna pick that rock up and take it home.